With President Roosevelt planning to attend the peace conference at Buenos Aires, the United States delegation paves the way, led by Secretary of State Hull.
I am glad with all my heart to have this new opportunity of collaborating with my colleagues of the other republics in furthering the cause of peace.
The cruiser Indianapolis, as on previous occasions, will become the President's flagship and again be America's ship of state when the Chief Executive sails on his southern trip. Back on the job in Washington, D.C., the President has a personal message for all of us.
Through the news shown on the screen, I want to thank the many thousands who have telegraphed and written me since the election. I would like to thank each one individually for his and her messages of confidence and goodwill, but there are so many of them that this is practically impossible. To each and every one of you I say, we can now march forward together.
Charleston, South Carolina waves the nation's farewell to our President on his way to board the cruiser Indianapolis for his history-making goodwill trip to Buenos Aires. Goodbye, Mr. President, and good luck. Symbolizing Roosevelt's policy of preparedness for peace, the Indianapolis steams proudly to South America. Here are the President's quarters on the floating White House. Perhaps his message of peace to the Pan-American Conference will be written at this very desk. Typifying the good neighbor in a troubled world, President Roosevelt sails with the support of every American. May he enjoy calm seas and a happy cruise. As election time draws near, President Roosevelt speeds up his campaign with a whirlwind trip covering 5,000 miles and 11 states. Moving so fast that newsreels and newspapers had a hard time keeping up, Mr. Roosevelt set a re-election pace that encouraged new dealers in doubtful states. Also on the warpath is Governor Landon, covering the Middle West battleground. Here are the highlights of his reply in Chicago to Roosevelt's budget speech.
If I'm elected, the budget is going to be balanced. The way expenditures are running today, Jesse Owens himself could not overtake them. But if the administration wants a baseball analogy, if they want to score, it is easy to give. It is written clear across the country. $25 billion spent, $13 billion added to the public debt, 11 million unemployed left on base.